Oh, bring him on over here. What a treat. What a treat. Hey there. Hey there. Aldon Smith joining Willard and Dibs right now here live at the Dwight Clark Legacy Series, and excited to have him here with us to talk a little bit about this event through the Golden Heart Fund, 49ers helping 49ers. It's been a real treat to hear you kind of come back. I hope you feel this from the fans. The last handful of days you've made some media appearances, and I just think it's warmed everyone's heart to see where you are right now in your life. That's not a question. I just want to say that to you, man.
Man, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Can you and for those who might be sitting here going, I didn't get to hear anything from Aldon, can you share a little bit about just sort of like the football player we once knew and now the man that's sitting in front of us today?
Man, so everybody got introduced to a 20-year-old version of me, you know, and so you met 20-year-old version Aldon who had a life before you met him, right? I hit the scene, had some success, had hiccups, and you guys everybody witnessed them publicly, you know, and I'll say this. I was blessed to be able to have those experiences. I know that might sound weird, but for me to be where I am today and like have a genuine, authentic conversation and not be fluff and be in a good place and want to give and share and use my journey, my good things, my mistakes, and everything I've learned and be able to give that back to people it means the world, because not only do I feel like it's super needed right now to give people hope or just try to give them a route to try to achieve something.
Yep. And
I'm just blessed to be able to want to share it, you know, because this is selfishly, I'm doing this for me, you know what I mean? Because this is it means a lot for me to be able to share what I've gone through, the other side that you might not know anything about. And so I'm excited about it because not only, you know, it's you get to see under the helmet and you get to know more about me, but you get to see, you know, I'm happy that I have the journey. I've had the journey that everybody's seen bits and pieces of, and now I get to show you a little bit more.
How did you get from where you were? And obviously none of us know the depths of where you were off the field. We just see the career, and it's like, he's not playing anymore, and he can't get it together, and we all make our judgments. But how did you get from where you were to the point now where you can look at the entire journey as a blessing?
I didn't give up. And let me say that. Let me rephrase that. I took advantage of that window of opportunity when you fall. Because we all have moments where we fall off track of where we're trying to get to, and you have a decision on either you can keep repeating the same behaviors or you can take a risk and try something new that you're unsure of, but you may have heard it works. And so taking that risk and it paying off is what I'm experiencing now. And it's hard for me to summarize it because it's been, you know, for me to answer that with like, yeah, I did this, I did that, you know.
Of course.
It's unrealistic, but to sum it all up, I prioritized myself and really understood what having an honest relationship with myself, what that means, and everything else is kind of just taking place.
Can I ask when? What's the timeline? Like when, you know, the way you feel right now, how long have you felt this way?
I want to say like 3 years. I don't know if there's necessarily a time, but I'll say after I was done playing ball, and I knew it was over, I went through a really, really tough time, and I was alone. And when you're alone and you don't have anybody, and when I say that by have anybody, yeah, there might be people that are reaching out, but if you don't feel like you can have a conversation that you need to have with those people, it's no different than you not having anybody. And so when you're in this space of trying to figure things out, and then I kind of lost where I was going with that, but it wasn't like a burning bush moment. It was kind of like, you know, it happened, and then I just kept taking the good and kept rolling with the good and stopped waiting for the bad. You know what I mean? And so it took some time after I was done playing ball to adjust and try to figure out where I was going. And I think once I realized that I can't blame them, it's all on me. And so finally I get to really put everything I've learned up to this point to use, and see what I got.
Is that partly what leads you back here, back to the 49ers, and the opportunity to help other people and to take your journey and your story and use it as a teaching tool to some of these young men who are now, the 20-year-old version of themselves?
Man, so the Bay Area is home for me. It's dear to my heart. I had a tremendous experience while I was here, and I feel like this is family. And so I just, took that saying of, if I knew then, what I know now, where I would be. And me having the resume on the field and having the experiences off the field combined with where I am now and being able to translate that into now's language, you know what I mean? And it's like, why would I not do it? And so I'm just excited that I get to have these conversations and be around people and have a chance at this, because this is what it's about for me.
What does tonight mean to you?
So I don't know if anybody knows, as far as the ALS thing, I had my grandma passed at 64, age 64 from ALS. And my grandma was very special to me. I was close with her. And I didn't know much about it because I think the ALS challenge was kind of going on earlier. Yeah. And just to see how that attacks the body and how you see a loved one, it's something. And so I feel like I have, I'm here. It's all aligning because I'm here for a reason, and I'm excited to be able to be here and hopefully raise, whatever we can and just be a part of something that's bigger than myself.
Beautiful thing, man. We want to let you go enjoy the night. You're a real genuine person. You can tell just by being in your presence, man. And so thank you so much for stopping by. It's wonderful to meet you.
And congratulations on
thank you.
What you're continuing to do and continuing to inspire people. And I know that I was talking to Mark earlier. I am thrilled to have this chance to hear your story.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. Got a lot of stuff coming, so stay tuned.
Beautiful.
Right.
Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much,
Aldon Smith.
Aldon